Hello everybody, my name is RetroBoy03, and welcome back to another LEGO video review. Today we'll be taking a look at the LEGO Dimensions Sensei Wu Fun Pack. This set retails for around $12 in the United States currently, although, well, 12 to 15 really, it depends. But anyway, so yeah, let's get right into the review. So this is Sensei Wu, actually, here is his toy tag. I think it looks really nice with, like, the gold trim, as well as, like, his symbol and that letter in the back. I just think it looks really nice, and I like the gray on the sides. I mean, like, and what's interesting is that, unlike a lot of the characters for Dimensions, which just, like, if you make any version of that character, it fits for them, this version is specifically designed off of this Sensei Wu because of a few details I'll show you in a minute. So that's actually pretty cool. Anyway, as you can see, first off, he has a golden staff, which, well, I guess it makes sense, because, like, really, his hat and staff should both be, like, a light tan, but if his hat's gold, then so should his sticks, since they're the same color in the show. Anyway, and, like, as you can see, this figure is the most common variant of Sensei Wu. It's appeared in, I believe, 4 sets, actually. This pack and 3 other sets, I do believe. But anyway, but it is a very nice figure, just rather common. Originally, this version was based off of Season 5, although it later did appear in Season 6. Anyway, on the back print, you can see that he has 2 shurikens tucked in his belt, which I think is really nice, as well as Sensei Wu's classic symbol on the back, and as you can see, obviously, one of the things with the toy tag is that the symbol is, like, specifically surrounded in gray, when there's white on the sides, which kind of reflects this one. Like, it's not identical, but I think it's close enough. That's clearly what they were going for. Just maybe a bit not this exactly, just making it more simplified. But, now I'll just remove his hat and beard so you can get a better look at the figure. So, as you can see underneath, he has kind of just a smiling face. Maybe a bit determined, I don't know. But it looks pretty good in my opinion. I mean, like, honestly, this is my favorite Sensei Wu face print of the 5 Legos released. When I say that, I'm not including Evil Wu. I just mean the original, this one that LEGO used for the show from 2015 up until Season 7. And then there were 2 for the movie and 1 for the movie minifig series. And of those 5, this is the best in my opinion. It just looks the most casual, and I don't know, I just like that. When I say that, I mean specifically, like, this is the best when you have the beard on, because they all look pretty much identical when you, with the beard off, and you can see the mouth. This is the best one. They all look pretty much identical when you have the beard on, and all you can see is the eyes. But anyway, as you can see, the torso is also pretty nice, and let me see if I can get that in there. You do have a bunch of Sensei Wu symbols here, if I can get it to focus. You can see his symbols there on the torso, 3 on each side, and again, I just think that's a really cool detail, and yeah, this is a pretty awesome figure of Sensei Wu, the ninja's master. Yeah, not much more to say. I mean, like, this certainly isn't the best version of the figure, but it is one of the best. And, like, yeah. And that's Sensei Wu. Now let's move on to the Flying White Dragon. So here we have our first build. This is the Flying White Dragon, which is, of course, based off of the Master Wu Dragon from Season 5 of Ninjago, and interestingly, the way my schedule for this month turned out, today, Monday, is when I'll be putting up this review, and then on Wednesday I'll be putting up a review of the full-size Master Wu Dragon set from Possession. So that's pretty cool how that worked out. But anyway, just getting a look at this build, I feel like LEGO actually did a really good job here. Like, starting out on the front, I feel as though the head is the best part of this. Like, it's pretty simplistic, but you have that nice white croissant on top, which is a really awesome piece to get. And it really channels the dragon from the set. Not only because that's just kind of the shape of the head, but also because, I might be wrong, but I believe that this pack and the actual set are the only sets that actually come with that white croissant piece. I don't know, now I think about it, it might have come in one of the modular buildings, but I digress. So yeah, it's pretty awesome. Then this set comes with, like, I don't know where this piece originated originally. I'm pretty sure it's, like, the Stone Warrior, like, the piece on the top of the helmet, that thing. Anyway, you have this in tan, which I believe is exclusive. I know it's not in the full-size one, and it looks unique. And I mean, like, as you can see, it also kind of resembles scorpion claws, now that I kind of look at it. Maybe that was the intent, I don't know, but the wings are good. Like, they don't really look like wings, but they are accurate to the ones that we saw on the full-scale version of this model, where it's just kind of these separate, really nice ornamental blades. And if you wanted to, you could fold these outer wings out, although I think that looks pretty bad, so I would leave it like this. The tail is definitely the worst part. It's just this little cattle horn piece kind of stuck on there. But if you care about it that much, you could fix it. And honestly, it looks fine. It's just my least favorite part. You can see that on top, it's not very accurate. We have this light tan piece and then this gold piece. Like, really, there should be, like, a little saddle for Sensei Wu there. Like, I like the use of the gold piece, but this tan piece should be in brown, I feel. Wait, let me think back to it. No, never mind. This piece that's tan should also be white, but I guess I don't mind since it adds diversity. This piece should be in brown, since Sensei Wu just kind of sits in a box, so never mind. But anyway, as you can see, the dragon does attach on this stand, by the way, with just this clear piece, but, it has 4 legs. The front 2 legs are clips, the back 2 legs are a bit more detailed, and they look pretty nice. From underneath, it looks as such. I kind of like the use of trans blue here for a few of the details. I feel as though, I don't know, it just kind of makes it pop, even if it's not fully accurate. And of course, if you wanted to, you could just have the dragon stand up. Like, you could have it stand up like this, which looks pretty interesting, but you could also just, like, fold the legs just fully down and have it like this. Like, I don't know, however you want to pose the dragon, you can. It's a pretty nice thing since all the legs can twist. The head can move, the mustache can move, the wings can move, the tail can move. It's a pretty poseable build, pretty accurate, pretty cool. I would just add, like maybe a little brown plate and then a brown tile on top for the little box Sensei sits in. But yeah, this is actually, now I look at it more and more, a really awesome build. Probably the best one from Dimension, the best one from Ninjago in Dimensions. But I digress. Now let's move on to the Golden Fire Dragon. Next up, we have the Golden Fire Dragon, which, well, kill it with golden fire. I mean, like, it might look fine from this angle, but if we turn it to the front, I mean, like, I feel the problem here is these wings. Like, why are they pointed upwards? Why are the wings... why are they angled upwards? Why not have them angled out again? I mean, like, come on, you wouldn't even have to, like, change the build. You could literally just do this, and it looks better, in my opinion. But anyway, the tail's the same, the legs are the same. The croissant now forms the front of the belly. The head's a bit different. That's cool. On the mustache, you're supposed to place completely forward, so instead of having it hang down like a mustache, it's actually where the fire comes from. So that's interesting. Yeah. Oh, here you have actually have a seat for Sensei Wu now, so that's cool, and, yeah, not much to say here. Definitely, I don't remember at all what the third build looks like, but this one is definitely not as good as the first, but it's still fine, I don't mind it, it's good. I'll give it a 7 out of 10, I guess. The first one was a 9.5, this is a 7. Okay, now on to the Ultra Destruction Dragon! I apologize to headphone users. Unfortunately, you are now dead. Last, and certainly not least, here we have the Ultra Destruction Dragon, which, well, it's very interesting. I mean, it's definitely the most unique of these 3 builds. I mean, like, come on, look, it's in a completely different position. The wings look nice. I like how the wings are actually, the 2 parts of each are angled differently. Makes it look really unique. From the back, it looks fine. Again, you have a little actual seat for Wu. Weird how the first build was the only one that didn't have one. But anyway, as you can see, it actually has these trans blue pieces used for, like, it breathing, I guess, really, really hot fire. Or maybe you could say that this version is supposed to be like an ice dragon and it's breathing ice? I don't know. I honestly don't know what this is supposed to be. You have the tail which dangles down, so that's nice, and you have the 2 legs on the bottom. And yeah, I think the head on this one, like, I feel as though, like, the fire looks interesting, and, like, also it just looks good. Like, this one actually has, like, teeth. It actually has, like, an actual mouth. That's good. The mustache piece is used for horns now. The croissant is once again to good effect. I mean, yeah, this is a pretty awesome build. And now, let's just go on to the final verdict. So, overall, would I recommend the LEGO Ninjago Masters of Spinjitzu Sensei Wu Fun Pack? The answer is yes, I would. I mean, like, is this the best of the Ninjago Fun Packs? In my opinion, no. Again, as I've said in I think all my Ninjago Fun Pack videos, in my opinion, the best 2 to get are Golden Lloyd, since he's a reprint of an old Ninjago figure from all the way back in 2013, 4 years ago, as well as Titanium Zane, since he only came in 1 set that's now discontinued, and that's just a really cool figure. But this Wu's also pretty nice, since, sure, well, he comes in 3 other sets. None of those sets are exceptionally cheap. Like, the Master Wu Dragon is $40, and I believe that the one from Skybound was $50. But, and, I mean, like, yeah, those aren't, like, expensive sets, but they're also not cheap. Like, it's not like this Wu comes in a $20 set. So, yeah, so you get a pretty cool figure. I feel as though the first and third builds are really good. The second one's a bit lacking. Very cool. So, yeah, and in-game, Sensei's pretty good because I honestly don't remember how many characters can do it now in Wave 2. I've honestly kind of lost track of who had what abilities, since there have been more characters, but since in Wave 1 I had about a year before Wave 2 started to, in fact, exactly a year, in a way to memorize what everyone could do, originally, Sensei was only one of 2 characters that could pole vault. And, like, again, now there are more, like, the one that I do know is I know that Green Arrow can do it, as well as Legolas, but yeah, so that's a cool ability. He can glide, which is nice. He can use Spinjitzu and Screwjitzu, like all the ninja, and Buttercup. But anyway, so yeah, I would recommend this set. I'll give it, an A-, I would actually, you know what, no, again, the second build, it's still good, it's just not as good. Heck, you know what? A. This set gets a solid A, not an A+. We'll get to that pack next time. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see all of you in the next video. Bye-bye!